All right, guys. So we are talking about Unit 6 activity. This activity is just like the one that you did in Unit 5, where you went over and you named all the plants and crops that you've eaten. So we're doing it with animals. This should be a little bit easier because it shouldn't be that large of a variety. So what I want you to do for number 1 is write down every kind of animal that you've ever eaten. Everyone should be different, okay? So this should be a common one probably cows for beef cows. And you probably have cheese or dairy products, so you can write those sorts of things. Goat meat, if you've eaten that, lamb chops, leg of lamb. You've eaten lamb, pork, bacon, sausage, chicken, turkey, and then maybe if you are a hunter and you've hunted deer, duck, anything like that and eaten it. So make a list of that for number 1. Number 2, tell me if any of those products were hunted instead of farmed. So were any of them out in the wild and you went and you harvested them yourself, or maybe a family member did? So for me, I do enjoy hunting. So I've eaten pheasant, I've eaten duck, I've eaten quail, I've eaten deer, and wild boar or wild hogs. Number 3, of the animals you named, what two are most commonly eaten by Americans? So probably for everyone, that's going to be beef and chicken. If you don't eat beef, then the next one will probably be pork, and then it goes lamb, and then it goes goat. For poultry, it goes chicken, turkey, and then your other fowl. And then you're going to need to look up how much American eats of his products every year, which is very impressive and kind of alarming. So just Google that and it'll tell you. Number 4, what two were the most uncommon that you've eaten? So maybe that's alligator, or ostrich, something kind of crazy, and look up how much those on average are ate per year. Of the ones you named, which ones have you seen being produced? And that just means growing. So that could be you visited a farm, your family has a ranch, or your neighbor does, and you see cattle. That can be you've seen the animal product being produced. 6, are there any commonly eaten animal products you avoid? If so, why? Do you have an allergy? Do you just think it's really gross? I had a teacher one time that they did not eat any kind of bird because they said that birds were disgusting and they weren't going to eat any kind of bird. So if you have some kind of phobia like that or other reason, please list that. So you need to have thorough effort, fill out the entire chart, use complete sentences and correct grammar, and make sure, remember, that you submit it into the Dropbox right here. Okay, this is due the 26th of January.